Okay, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Dante and Tiago are in a car. That's so funny. Are you guys in the same car? I think you guys are siblings or something. Because I believe Dante is also Cubillo. You guys have the same last name?
Yes,
you
it's
guys
my
are
brother.
what?
It's my brother, Tiago.
You guys are brother and you guys are siblings. Oh, that's so nice. I welcome Dante. Welcome Tiago. Okay, guys, thank you for connecting in the car. I know it's complicated sometimes. Okay, guys, let's start with today's session. I want to hear how you guys are doing today. So, how are you doing today, Neva? What do you do today?
Um, Today is good. I went to work, and in the afternoon I teach at home. Yeah, I help I help my children with their homework
Okay.
and clean the house.
All right. Nice. That's nice. Nice. What about you, Jeremy? What do you do today?
Great. I didn't have many classes today because of different events that my school do. And also I didn't have any homeworks to do. That was
So you were pretty free today. That's nice. Awesome. That's good to hear. Okay. What about you, Harioska? How was your day today?
My day it was good, and yes, first I woke up and my breakfast and brushed my teeth, went to school, and I did a collage about for real life with my classmates.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, great. So you had great activities today. Okay, what about you, Matias? Are you there, Matias? What did you do today? How was your day?
Mm, Today is wake up and have breakfast, go to school and have the school.
Okay, that's nice.
And
And something else? No, that's it? Okay. Now, Dante, how was your day today? What do you do today?
In the morning, I went to school, and in the afternoon, I went to my I went to training at track, and finally, I am going to my house.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you, Dante. What about you, Tiago? How was your day today?
Today went for me very good because I practice athletic. I released my homework and I play football in my school.
Nice. That's good to hear. Very good. Excellent, guys. Well, welcome, Dante. I'm Miss Natalie. I'm going to be your teacher, and we are so happy to have you here with us today. Now, let's continue. Today we are moving on into our second topic of grammar. We are learning today frequency words, like frequency adverbs. Let me share my screen with you to show you what we're going to be doing. Now, here are the frequency adverbs, guys. Let me move here. Oh, here. Yesterday we did these prepositions of time. Today, we're doing frequency adverbs. And as you can see, it is telling us to move to page 116. So I already have it opened here. And here we have some frequency adverbs and the uses of each one of those. Frequency adverbs help us to tell someone how often or what's the frequency of an action that we are performing or performed in the past or in the present, okay, or for a period of time. We have words like always, usually, often, sometimes, occasionally, hardly ever, and never. Always being the top one because it's the most frequent word. Like always is all the time, todo el tiempo. Un poquito menos, usually. Menos, often. Menos, sometimes. Y ahí vamos bajando la frecuencia. Occasionally, hardly ever, casi nunca, y nunca, which is never. These words you know. But do you know when to use them appropriately in the sentence? Does the word always go at the beginning or at the end? How do I use them? That's what we're learning today. We have 3 rules in this book. Let's see rule number 1. Please, Harioska, help me reading rule number 1.
We usually put frequency adverbs before the main verb. I usually sometimes never go to work in the evening. I don't often go to work at the weekend.
Thank you, Harioska. So, we put the frequency adverbs before the main verb, antes del verbo principal. Example, if I wanted to say, yo nunca juego tenis los lunes, I would say, I never, y el verbo principal es jugar, I never play tennis on Mondays. Y si lo digo en forma negativa, I don't often play tennis on Mondays. Okay? Very good. We have another rule. Please, Matthias, help me reading rule number 2.
Um,
Here, Matthias.
um, I, I'm, I'm more,
No, the rule, please. Can you read
ah,
this?
Lele,
Yes.
yeah, we don't use, we don't use never, hardly ever, always at the beginning or end of the sentence.
Very good. Okay. So, we don't use never or hardly ever or always. Okay? That's something important just for you to know. And let's see how we use frequency adverbs when we are using the verb to be. Ustedes saben que el verbo to be is am, is, er. Okay? I am, you are, we are. Okay? Let's see when we use them. Please help me with the reading. Neva, could you please read the 3rd rule here?
We put frequency adverb after the verb be. I am often ill in the winter. She is usually at the university at 8 o'clock.
Very good. Excellent. So, when we are using the verb to be, we put them después del verbo to be, no antes. Por ejemplo, there are some people that could say, I often am sad because of this weather. I am often sad. No está bien decir, she usually is happy. Sounds better if you say she is usually happy. Entonces, después del verbo to be, guys, después del verbo to be, frequency adverb. Let's watch a video together to reinforce this knowledge. Vamos a ver un video juntos. First, let me do something here. Okay. All right, I just need to. Welcome, Antonella. I didn't see you got here. Welcome to class. I'm glad you made it. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen and let's watch the video together. Okay, share sound, and here we go. Okay. Let's watch the video.
Los adverbios de frecuencia, que son palabras que nos ayudan a saber con qué frecuencia se realiza una acción. ¿Estáis preparadas y preparados? Here we go! Los adverbios de frecuencia nos indican cada cuánto tiempo hacemos algo. Por ejemplo, you are always working. Estás siempre trabajando. Vamos a aprender los adverbios de frecuencia más comunes, del más frecuente al menos frecuente. Always significa siempre y lo usaremos cuando queramos indicar que una acción sucede el 100% de las veces. Por ejemplo, he always sleeps 8 hours. Siempre duerme 8 horas. Usually significa normalmente y lo usaremos con acciones que suceden la mayoría de las veces. Por ejemplo, I usually cook for my family. Normalmente cocino para mi familia. Often significa a menudo y lo usaremos con acciones que suceden con bastante frecuencia. Por ejemplo, she often plays with my dog. Ella juega con mi perro a menudo. Sometimes significa a veces y lo usaremos con acciones que suceden alguna vez. Por ejemplo, Paul sometimes plays the piano. Paul a veces toca el piano. Hardly ever significa casi nunca y lo usaremos con acciones que raramente suceden. Por ejemplo, it hardly ever snows in my city. Casi nunca nieva en mi ciudad. Never significa nunca y lo usaremos con acciones que no suceden en ninguna ocasión. Por ejemplo, you'll never be alone. Nunca estarás solo. Aparte de los ya nombrados, existen muchos más como occasionally, que significa ocasionalmente y que sería parecido a sometimes. Rarely, raramente, que podría sustituirse por hardly ever. Seldom, también significa raramente, es parecido a rarely y también se puede traducir igual. Frequently, frecuentemente, que es muy parecido a usually. Los adverbios de frecuencia los colocaremos antes del verbo, a excepción del verbo to be, que lo colocaremos después. Cuando utilizamos formas verbales que utilizan verbos auxiliares, colocaremos el adverbio después del verbo auxiliar. Veamos un ejemplo de cada caso. En oraciones con verbos simples que no sean del verbo to be. Sandra hardly ever drinks tea. Sandra casi nunca bebe té. Como veis, aquí el adverbio va antes del verbo. En oraciones con el verbo to be. She is always at home. Ella siempre está en casa. En este caso, al ser el verbo to be, va después del verbo. En oraciones con formas verbales que usan verbos auxiliares o modales. I have never been in Madrid. Yo nunca he estado en Madrid. Como veis, aquí el adverbio va después del verbo auxiliar. Vamos a practicar lo que hemos aprendido. ¿Cómo dirías? Ella a veces va a la playa.
Hey, it's time for us to do the exercise. Let's see. How would you say ella a veces va a la playa? Who's got the answer? ¿Quién es un valiente aquí que podría tener the answer? Who's got the answer for this one? Ella a veces va a la playa. Neiva?
She sometimes go to the beach.
Dante went first. Okay. She sometimes go to the beach. Let's see. Thank you, Dante.
A. She
Here we have
sometimes
the
goes to the
options.
beach. B. She always goes to the beach. O C. She hardly ever goes to the beach. Y la respuesta correcta es la A. She sometimes goes to the beach.
Very good, Dante. She sometimes goes to the beach. Let's not forget that when we are using presente and we are using she, he, and it, el verbo has es or s at the end of it. Y si usamos adverbs of frequency, we still need to do that to the verb. Thank you, Dante. Good answer. Let's see the next one.
¿Cómo dirías? Tom casi nunca está en casa.
Okay. Who wants to do this one? Do you remember how to say casi nunca? Do you guys know the answer? What do you think, Harioska? Or Neva? Any answers?
Is hardly ever at home.
Let's see. Let's see the
A.
options.
Tom hardly ever is at home. B. Tom is hardly ever at home. O C. Tom is often at home. Y la respuesta correcta es la B. Tom is hardly ever at home.
Excellent, Neva. Neva used the hardly ever after the verb to be, después del verbo to be, como lo vimos en el libro, just like we saw it in the book. Excellent. Good job.
¿Cómo dirías? Nunca he ido al zoo. A.
Nunca he ido al zoo. Let's see the options.
I've been never to the zoo. B. I've never been to the zoo. O C. I never have been to the zoo.
So, Jeremy, what do you think? I've been never to the zoo, I've never been to the zoo, or I never have been to the zoo?
Or B.
B. Let's see.
Y la respuesta correcta es la B. I've never been to the zoo. Y esto ha
Excellent.
sido todo. No.
Excellent, guys. Good job. That was amazing. Thank you so much. That was great. Okay. Now that we know that, let's practice. I want you to do this exercise right here. Exercise number 1. You have to put the words in order to make sentences. Please write these sentences in the chat box and send them to me. Escríbanlas en el chat box y envíenmelas como mensaje directo. We are going to have 3 minutes to finish this exercise. And let me set a timer. Well, I don't want to set a timer because if I put the timer to the right, this will not be shown. No van a poder ver bien las reglas. I want you to see that to help you. So I'm going to put the timer in my phone. And the time starts now. Everyone, go and let's do this exercise. Unscramble the sentences. Put the words in order to make the sentences. We have 3 minutes, guys. One more minute, everyone. Go, go, go. Don't forget to send me your messages in the chat box. Okay, I have the answers of Jeremy. Jeremy's answers. Let me see. Excellent. I have Antonella's answers. Let me see. Very good. I have Matias. Aha, very good. Thank you. Great, guys. Good, good, good. We're missing some of you. Hurry up. I have Matias, I have Jeremy, and I have Antonella. Thank you. I need Harioska, Neiva, Dante. Tiago. Okay. While they send them, let's continue and let's check the answers. Okay. Let's go for number one. Okay, Jeremy, please tell me how the number one would look like.
I go to the gym twice a week.
Very good. Excellent, guys. That was great. I go to the gym twice a week. Thank you. Number two, Antonella.
I spend more, I spend more than an hour there.
Thank you. Very good. Oh, I have another. Thank you, guys. Number two. Can you repeat number two, Antonella, but louder, más alto?
I spend more than an hour there a year.
Okay, Antonella put hardly ever al final. Now, nosotros necesitamos poner el adverbio de frecuencia después, perdón, antes del verbo principal. Esa es la regla principal. ¿Ok? So, no se olviden, antes del verbo principal. Entonces, aquí nosotros debemos decir I hardly ever, ¿ok? Spend more time, spend more than an hour there. Like this, guys. Algo que también te decía que el final de la oración era there es por este puntito al final que tenemos al lado de there. Aquí podemos verlo. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Let's go for number 3. Thank you, Antonella. Number 3, Harioska, please.
I sometimes run for half an hour.
Thank you. I sometimes run for half an hour. That was good. Thank you. Next one, Matias Yamuka.
When I get home, I am
Number 4.
always
Number 4.
uh, yeah. I usually listen to music while I am running.
Yeah, I usually listen to music while I'm running. Okay. I usually listen to music while I'm running. That works. The important thing is that you put usually before the verb. Number 5, Neva.
I am always exhausted when I get home.
I am always exhausted when I get home. Okay, that could work, but look that the word exhausted tiene un puntito final al lado de ella, which means that this exercise is telling us that exhausted is the last word of the sentence. So we have a different answer for this one, and the answer is the following. When I am home, I always, you can do this, I always get exhausted. You can say it like this. Cuando estoy en casa, yo siempre me canso. I always get exhausted. Okay? Thank you. And now let's go to number 6, which is the last one. Tiago, please tell us number 6.
Um, I I go out with my friends every day.
Thank you. That was great. That's correct. Every Friday. Very good. Thank you so much. Yes, that is correct. Good job, guys. We're getting into practice. Estamos practicando, so don't worry if we made a mistake. We are here to practice together. Now, let's continue. Let me erase all these notes right here. Let's continue with the following part. Right now, we are going to continue with page number 10, exercise number 2. Directly. Vamos al ejercicio número 2. We have to answer the following questions. I will choose some of you to answer. Okay? Listen to question number 1. Este libro nos está haciendo pensar. Let's go to question number 1. Which is correct? Frequency adverb and verb to be? Or verb to be and then frequency adverb? Which one is correct, Jeremy?
The second, be plus.
Excellent. Can you give me an example sentence?
She is usually sleeping at 8 o'clock.
Excellent. Good job. She is usually. Verb to be and frequency adverb. Question number 2. Do frequency adverbs like often, sometimes, and rarely go before or after the main verb? Where do we put the frequency adverbs? Antes o después, before or after the main verb, Antonella?
Before.
Before. Can you give me an example sentence, please?
I usually wake up at 5 a.m.
Thank you. I sometimes, it could be wake up at blah blah time. Perfect. Thank you, Antonella. Good job. And question number 3. Where do we usually put longer frequency expressions? Expresiones de frecuencia más largas, like every day or most days. Let's see this one, Neva. What do you think? At the beginning of the sentence, at the end of the sentence? Expresiones like every day.
At the end of the sentence.
Very good, Neva. There you go. You guys got all the answers correct. Excellent. Yes, that's correct. With that in mind, let's continue with the next part of the exercises. Now, exercise number 3. Complete the sentences with the words in brackets. Okay? This right here, we are not going to write down. We are just going to do it live. Okay? Together. Let's see. Tiago. Number 2 says, I check my phone for messages. And in parentheses, we have every 2 hours. How would you say this sentence with the frequency adverb? Where would you put this frequency adverb? At the beginning or at the end of the sentence? Look that it's a long frequency adverb. Tiago, what do you think? It's actually very simple.
I think
Yes, Tiago, what do you think?
I check my phone.
Someone else that would like to help him? Dante?
I check my phone every 2 hours for message.
Actually, thank you, Dante. Actually, this sentence is very simple. We just have to put that at the end. I check my phone for messages every 2 hours. Remember, longer frequency adverb expressions go at the end of the sentence. You could say, I check my phone for messages every day. I check my phone for messages every 3 hours. It goes at the end. It's a little tricky. Es un poquito como que nos pone en confusión, pero es al final. Es al final. Very good. Now the next one. Dante, I want you to do the next one. I'm late for my English lessons. Never. How would you say that one?
I'm never late for my English lessons.
Very good. I'm never late for my English lessons. Excellent, Dante. Good job. Neva, next one. I write emails to my friends sometimes.
I sometimes write emails to friends.
Can you say it again? I sometimes, you said? I couldn't hear very well.
I sometimes write emails to friends.
Very good. Excellent. I sometimes write email to friends. There you go. Next one, Antonella, please help me with the next one. Antonella, can you help me with number 5? I cannot hear you. Can you speak louder, please? Más alto?
I always don't have lunch at home.
I always don't have lunch at home. Let's see. Look. We use the frequency adverb después de la negación también. I don't often go to work. Si ese es el caso aquí, ¿cómo sería aquí, Antonella?
Maybe I don't.
Excellent. Aquí va el always. I don't always have lunch at home. ¿Ok? El frequency adverb va después del pronombre del sujeto, sea positivo o negativo. ¿Ok? Muy bien. Next one. Let's go for Jeremy, number 6.
I'm sleepy in the morning almost every day.
Very good. Long frequency adverbs go at the end. Next one, Harioska.
I probably never go out on Monday night.
Very good. Frequency adverb after the pronoun or subject. And the last one, Matias Yamuka.
I stay in the bed late most weekends.
Perfect, guys. That was amazing. Good job, all of you. That was great. Okay. Thank you very much for participating. Sometimes it could be a little complicated, but you guys did it very well. There you go. Okay, now let's move on to the next part of the class. We're going to do reading part number 5. Tomorrow we are going to do this reading together. Emilia's home. But before every reading, we have some questions that help us discuss, that help us identify what the reading will be about, like get warm before the reading. And that's what we're going to do today. Okay? So, first, we are going to describe the pictures on page 11. Here we have some pictures. Look, here we have a nice flat, maybe an apartment in the city. Wow, this is like an island. We have like a mobile house and we have a boat. So we have some questions. Question number 1. Which place would you like to have a holiday in? Which would you like to live in all the time and why? So let's see, Neva, which one of these places would you like to have a holiday in?
Um, maybe a flat in the city.
Nice, a flat in the city. Good job. Tiago, which would you like to live in all the time and why?
Because
Tiago, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat, Tiago?
is my favorite sport.
Okay. Okay,
Es
thank
que no
you,
me
Tiago. Okay, next question. Do you know of other unusual places to live? ¿Conocen de otros lugares inusuales para vivir? Maybe, Jeremy, do you know of any other unusual places to live?
And I read an argument that says that there are places that can we live in the space.
Wow, imagining that, that would be interesting. Good job. Thank you, Jeremy. Okay, right now together we are going to read the text without filling in the gaps, sin rellenar los espacios. And we are going to discuss what kind of text that is, which photo matches the text, and which four of these points are in the text. So let's just read, just to get to know the thing, okay? We don't have to put something in the blank spaces. Let's start, okay? We're going to do de punto a punto. For example, if I say Neiva starts, Neiva reads from most to boat, okay? Okay, Neiva, please help us starting with that reading. Pay attention, everyone.
Most people live in flats or houses, but right now biologist Emilia Ruiz is working at somewhere in the Pacific Ocean because her home is a 20-meter boat.
Thank you. Next one, Jeremy.
The, the last
From here.
she was the last 2 years sailing with her college, Ryan and Charlie, who are also scientists.
Thank you. Next part, Tiago, please. From Emilia to world.
Emilia Emilia to work of of large sea creatures such as
Tiago, I think you're having connection problems. We are going to let Matias read this part of here, okay? Matias, please help us again with this part.
And Emilian work of studying large sea creatures, sheep, and whales are something as pick up the ocean. So she often traveled very long distance and has been all over the world.
Thank you. Next part, Harioska, please. These two lines.
She's doing a master's degree online and her students are going very well.
Thank you. Dante, the next part, please. From here to here.
Her way of life, thought in sometimes uncomfortable space on board her boat, is limited and bad that last day in common in winter.
Thank you. The next one, Antonella, please, from storms till safe.
Storms at safe.
Thank you so much. And the last part, let's see if everyone read. Okay, I'm going to read it. She contacts friends by social media, and whenever they get together, they have great fun in places they visit. Okay, everyone, good job. Now, questions. We have 5 more minutes. Let's finish together with the questions. Question for number 1. What kind of text is it? Is it a story? Is it a comic? Is it an article? What do you think? Any opinions on this? What do you guys think? What type of text is this?
Maybe an article.
Thank you, Neva. It is an article. Very good. Next question. Which photo matches the text? Which photo matches the text? Excellent. Letter D. Good job. Very well. And question number 3. Which 4 of these points are in the text? Emilia does lots of interesting things. Her education takes place on the boat. Living on a boat has some disadvantages. She never feels afraid when she's on the boat, or she sometimes meets her friends. Which four of these points are in the text? Any opinions? There are 5 points. Más fácil es decir cuál de esos no está. Which one of these points is not in the text?
The number one.
Number 1, say, alguien dice por ahí, okay, what else? Who's giving more? If we see here, here we are not seeing anything about she not feeling afraid. Aquí dice she never feels afraid when she's on the boat. I don't see that here. So maybe that's the answer. Tomorrow we will read this and complete it. It's going to be such a fun class tomorrow. Okay? So we are going to be having an exciting class tomorrow. Today was great. I'm so glad that we had a chance together to practice. So don't forget, let me close this. Let's do a little review together. Un pequeño review antes de irnos. Question. Where do we put frequency adverbs? Before or after the main verb? ¿Antes o después del verbo principal?
Before the main verb.
Before the main verb. For example, I always enjoy my class with you guys. Next one, if we have longer frequency adverbs, like every day, every 2 hours, we put them at the beginning or at the end? What do you think? At the end, very good. We put them at the end, very good. And if we are using a verb to be, is an are, where do we put this? We put them after the verb to be. Yes, after the verb to be. Very good, guys. Excellent. That's it. If we continue practicing, everything is going to be fine. I put the link of the video on the platform. I also put the a word wall exercise. Today, because of the time, we couldn't do it, but you can do it at home. Always, don't forget, you have the chance to practice at home. Okay, guys? All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Today was so productive. We did a good review. Tomorrow we're continuing. And don't forget to be on time, okay? We have to be on time for class. And I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Teacher, disculpe, a mi hermano se le salió la reunión por el internet, por si acaso.